Hello again, all you furniture nerds out there. In the first video, I talked about why it's important to build a strong team. So today, I'm going to highlight the challenges that Kimiko and some of our furniture friends have encountered. But first, I'm really curious to see if you've ever had struggles when building a team. Let me know in the comments below what roadblocks that you've run into. I'd love to hear from you and to just remind you that you are not alone. We are all in this together. Don't forget. So, one of the things that I have experienced is not having the right person in the right seat. Think about it this way. Have you had a designer that's had a lot of spec errors, more than everybody else? Or have you seen bad communication from a designer turn into too many revisions, which then turns into dissatisfied customers and ends up running up the cost of the job? Or is someone taking way too long to do something that other people can do in half the time? And last, does furniture specifying suck the life out of one of your designers? I would say if you've seen one, or especially if you've seen all of these things, it may mean that the designer just isn't the right person for the job. And that's okay. This job definitely isn't for everyone. But when you're assessing your team, you really need to watch for red flags like that. Make sure that everybody's loving what they're doing and they're in the right place. So let's talk about the implications from the cost of employee turnover. Time spent on training, production delays, incomplete projects that then you or somebody else is left picking up the pieces on. It typically takes 8 months for a new designer to reach a level of productivity where they are comfortable with this job. But really, it probably takes another 6 months for the designer to actually be confident in this job. There's just so much information to soak in, as we all know, and it just takes time. And some people pick up things quicker than other, granted, that's for sure. But because of all these things, the more accurate that you can be when hiring someone, the less you'll have to deal with these hurdles, hopefully. And that just comes with practice. Some of the top obstacles that managers that I've known or that I have encountered when building a team are finding good people. That's always the top one. The high costs of turnover and onboarding. And then there's also self-sabotage. So thinking that you as a design manager can handle everything yourself. And then that often creates bottlenecks, and then it creates overwhelm for you. So it is definitely not a win for anybody when that happens. And then also think about losing top talent to competitors. God forbid, but it does happen, right? Before we built our team at Kimiko, it was easy to get caught up in all the daily furniture emergencies happening and not have time to think about growing the team. I thought that I could juggle everything, but then balls kept dropping, and finally I just couldn't take it anymore. And I just knew that I had to find a better solution. So maybe, like me, it's time for you to get out of your own way. The first step is admitting that you have a problem and that you know that you can't do it all yourself. We all need a team because, quite frankly, we are better and stronger together than we would ever be by ourselves. It's just not sustainable to think that you can be all the things. And working as a team optimizes solutions so that you can play off each other's unique strengths. To find a team of unicorns, you must be willing to face the challenge. Make a commitment and follow through. I encourage you. You can do it. I know you can. Next time, I'll be talking about assessing your team to help you determine what strengths you have in your department so that you can then identify the gaps that you need to fill. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed learning a little something. Head over to our Bolder, Better, Faster playlist for more team building fun. As always, don't forget to subscribe and comment and let us know what you'd like to learn from us. See you in the next one.